You win!
Bungus, you mad lad!
As if everything that exists, aromas, light, metals, were little boats that sail toward those isles of yours that wait for me. Well now, if little by little you stop loving me, I shall stop loving you, little by little. If suddenly you forget me, do not look for me, for I shall already have forgotten you.
Halcyon's dream!
Bungus, stop! Oh my god!
You win!
Bungus, you mad lad!
As if everything that exists, aromas, light, metals, were little boats that sail toward those isles of yours that wait for me.
Halcyon's dream!
We're live? All right. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the side stream of Intercollegiate Slippy Week 1, hitting the weekend finally. So I'm happy to be able to hop on commentary. My tag is Clean Water. I'm an admin for the group, but helping out with commentary. Looking forward to this match today between University of Virginia and St. Louis University. I'm joined by Velma. How's it going, man?
I'm doing all right, dude. I'm excited to be back on the mic for this incredibly run event. Also looking forward to the matches. So, are we able to discuss character picks, or do we want to kind of keep it a surprise as we go along? How do you want to go about?
Yeah, we can talk about the starters. I think.
Okay.
Who are they sending out?
I saw Bob Shika Bob, I think, is the tag.
I think that's a Fox player, right?
Yeah, right. So who do you main? Let's
start from there. Yeah, I'm a Falco main, so that's going to be my main point of view. I was originally a Ganondorf main, so that's where most of my knowledge comes. But otherwise, I just shoot lasers.
King. All right, I'm glad. I feel Ganon's. I also started as a Ganon main, and then evolved to like play Falcon, and now I'm back as a Donkey Kong main. So the cycle just keeps going around and around.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing. So how long have you been playing?
I've been playing since maybe, let's say like 2008. But that's like as a kid, messing around, playing seriously. Probably after high school. Like college was the start for me to be like, okay, let's try to take this seriously. Let's learn how to wave dash, move around.
Were you a Doc kid? Is that how you found out about the competitive scene, or had you known about it?
No, I had known about it. I started with Brawl, actually. I had Melee, but I just played for the trophies. And then Mewtwo King went nuts in Brawl. I started to watch streams. There was like a little scene in my small town in Texas. And then from there, just kept playing and playing.
Mm-hmm. That's tight. Were you ever like a PM dude? Did that kind of bridge the gap, or?
I couldn't mod my Wii because I didn't know how. So I stuck with Brawl. What about you?
I played as a kid too. I got a GameCube when I was like 5. And played with like the neighborhood kids, but I saw the doc and started to go into tournaments at like the basement of a Chinese food restaurant, like when I was like 16, and I've just been playing ever since.
Nice.
Sorry?
No, I was just saying, who did you start with or idolize as your player for the doc?
It wasn't anyone in the doc, actually. I saw. Do you remember Screw Attack?
Yeah.
I saw they did like an Apex interview with PPMD in like 2014 or something, and I saw it and I was like, "Why Falco can do that?" And so like, I idolize PP, and he's still one of my favorite players for sure. So hard, you can't not love the guy.
Absolutely. Yeah, seeing him back with streams and everything has been
so nice.
the highlight of my life.
Yeah. Are you like a stream monster? Are you on Twitch pretty often?
Pretty often, yeah. Mostly for Melee, sometimes a little bit of Ludwig, but it depends on whether or not I have the time.
Mm. Can stream hear you, Speedy? All right.
All right, folks, so we're figuring it out. It looks like we're going to the second game already. Unfortunately, missed the first. Maybe they messed up with the broadcast, because that can happen sometimes.
Yeah.
All this Slippy stuff is weird and new. But do we know who won the first game?
Okay, cool. LPF the UVA Falco, one of two Falcos. So, how do you feel about Falco Fox as a matchup as a Falco player?
I feel differently every day. You know,
yeah, yeah.
some days I feel like Falco destroys, like he ought to win. Other days it
Mhm.
feels impossible.
Right. So it sounds like you've kind of been playing a little bit like more seriously for longer than I have. Like you go to a tournament, like you're local, right? Are you
Mhm,
like going
mhm.
2-2? Or are you going 2-3, 1-0? I mean, 0-2 or something.
1 and 2
Okay.
is usually the way.
All right. Word.
But you know, that's part of being in NYC. NYC is my region. I went
Oh,
to
okay.
Columbia and then went to like Nebs and Hex's nightclub before stuff shut down. So,
Yeah.
you know, the way that you get seated, it's just like your
Yeah.
first match is against Big Kid or
Right.
Hacks, and then you just try to find a little glimmer of hope in losers.
Right. Yeah, those I would catch those streams occasionally. That was like it was like Smuckers, Rishi,
Mhm.
who are some other the big names that were at those events?
I think maybe IBDW was there for one,
Hmm.
but Whiskers is our hometown hero.
Is he the Yoshi
He was,
player?
yes, sir.
Right, right. He's crazy, dude.
He was my favorite by far in the New York area. No offense to the other players, but man, just like his energy is insane.
Mhm. I feel like I know it's just kind of like a meme or a bit at this point, but like the lame New York play style. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, how do you feel about that?
I think it's fake, man. Like, the only people I remember playing in New York are the people that are like out of their minds. Like, if we go way back, like old school, like Beer Man, who used to be, I'm pretty sure he used to be Lamb Chops. Like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
you know, and like IBDW, I don't think of him as like a boring player. I think that he just recognizes what's optimal, but like
Yeah.
he's definitely an East Coast style. Like, I think people just get cracked and go for uh like what's the most efficient way that I can win this game,
Mhm.
and then do it like as fast as possible and stick to battlefield only.
How do you approach the game?
Uh
Are you
Nowhere near that level. I just try to have fun. All right. So UVA is up by one stock. We're about to get second going up, I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
What
So
about
have
you?
you?
What's your
Oh,
approach
sorry.
to the game?
I exist to feed the prize pot at the weekly and occasionally farm a clip on Slippy. That's about it, and I'm content to be there.
That's
Um,
pretty good.
I'm an 0-2 legend. I didn't win a single set in 2020, and that's the way I like it.
A legend, bro.
So have you played in a crew battle?
Yes. I'm definitely on the, let's say, the JV of Columbia's squad, because we have some really good players,
Mhm.
or we used to have some really good players. But
Any names that I might
um,
recognize? Any fringe top 100 or top 100 talent?
well, Whiskers is our biggest guy.
Mhm.
But we also have Ipangu, who's been hanging out with our
Oh
crew.
yeah.
And he's more known for commentary and his interviews on YouTube. And I
Mhm.
think he had a podcast running too. But he's one of our biggest players. Otherwise, it's going way back to our crew in 2014, 2015, because we won the Melee games way back when. But I think that those are our two like biggest people that are making their names on the national scene.
Mhm.
Out of curiosity, what scene are you a part of?
I am when before things shut down. I'm in like the New Bedford area in Massachusetts, which is about an hour south of Boston. So it's a
Mhm.
bit of a hike to play with the Boston guys. So usually I'd stick around like the Rhode Island players. So uh, the biggest name is Joy Boy. He was
Yeah.
kind of like a hidden boss until a couple years ago when he started traveling more.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's not. I played him once at like this 20-man regional, and he you know, eight stocked me, and then he turned to me and was like, "Yo, is this the first time playing?" I was just gutted. I felt so bad.
Oh man, it's like that first time you play like a good player.
Yeah.
You realize, like, maybe competition isn't my thing. Maybe the community just needs my voice.
Right. I think it's funny though, because like those instances were so rare. It was like a big thing when you ran into like a cool player at a weekly or like a top player. But now I think the modern equivalent is just like finding some random like top player streamer on unranked.
Yeah.
Have you run into anyone cool?
I ran into Lod, but
Oh shit.
it didn't. I wondered if he was like messing with the box because like I took 2 stocks
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know whether or not to feel good about myself
Right.
or like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All right, so it looks like we're starting, or maybe a hand warmer, actually. All right, so I'm seeing a Marth. I believe that means okay. We have Passum. Pass. I don't know. All right, so FD is banned. We're gonna go Battlefield. We have Passum. That's how I'm gonna go for. That's what I'm gonna say. And then we have LPF. Falco Marth. I feel like this used to be really Falco favored until everyone saw what Zane can do to Falco.
And then
I
the
don't know.
Falcos just sort of gave up and lasered.
Is that fair to say? I don't really know much about this matchup.
I feel like it's pretty volatile. Like a Falco that knows what they're doing can mess a Marth up, but for the most part, I think college level Marths
Right.
are going to destroy the Falco. But
Okay.
I haven't seen these crews before, to be honest. Well, actually, that's a lie. I did see St. Louis. I remember seeing New Guy tear somebody up with his Ganon
I'm
earlier
super
this
hyped
week.
to see New Guy.
Yes.
I love seeing a good Ganon. So FD, in my brain, not the worst situation for Falco to be in, but I'm sure.
I think you're right. I think that FD is just like people are convinced that it's unwinnable, but especially for Falco Marth matchup, I feel like it's doable with lasers, management of space. It's like Bobby Big Ball says, like the push and pull, or like a lot of Falcos would say, like push and pull in neutral.
Mhm.
As long as you can get the momentum your way, it feels doable.
Right.
But I think we're going Battlefield for this.
Oh,
next
my
game
bad. My
after
bad.
that.
I don't know where I got FD. I'm sorry, Sleepy. Speedy. Oh god. Sorry.
It's all good. We're both sleepy. But LPF with only 1 stock, so we'll see how far he can push this lead for UVA.
Mhm.
Especially with the Marth matchup, that could be brutal. But I think Battlefield is also a pretty neutral stage if he knows what he's doing.
Mhm. I'm excited. I haven't watched competitive Melee in a minute. I've been out of it, so I'm super excited for this.
Yeah, same here.
This is always like, I don't know, the slow part of the year for competition, for like, tournaments, I guess.
It's like that time where you just wait for Genesis to happen.
Yeah,
and just hear,
exactly.
like, we don't know if it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So you'll go watch Levo and like other like smaller like streamer events, but
Mhm.
I've been really getting into the Melee volleyball streams.
Yeah. Do you play your main in volleyball?
I play Ganon. I feel like
Word.
he's just better.
Hmm. I haven't touched it too much. I'm super bad at figuring out dolphin stuff, so I always make my friends just like screen share and I just copy them. But anyway, we're getting right into it. I'm not right, you know what I mean. I'm excited.
Yes, sir. Does it spam this Falco to help out Falco in the chat? He's gonna need it because he's only got 1 stock. But let's see if he can push it for the team.
Yeah, I think if he can take 1 stock, I think Virginia is going to be in a really good place.
Yeah, it starts off pretty well, really aggro. I guess that's the way to do it when you only have 1 left.
Yeah, for sure. Might as well running gun. All right, Mark's got the grab. He flubs that turnaround a little bit, but he's chilling.
Ooh,
I love Falco's up air, dude. It's so ooh!
that was sick.
That was nice. Do you like Falco's up air as like a tool? Do you feel like it's effective or mostly just for flash?
It's something you just gotta lab out, I think, because I think Magi as a player is starting to show like how versatile it is. I mean, the zoo, the combo you throw in with Fox is legendary, but it's got its uses. I think it's slept on for sure.
Mhm.
Oof. Oh no. So LPF actually pulling his weight and more, taking 2 stocks for the team.
I was watching the Twitch stream for some reason. My bad. I was a little behind. Oh,
Operating 20 seconds in the past, but
we're
good now. We're
surviving. Dude, LPF is going nuts right now, man. I'm getting a little nervous.
yeah. Are we gonna see new guy? I wonder who they pull out next. But I mean, definitely for sure, this Marth can take 1 stock for his team.
For sure.
He,
But
he still has that will. He's not giving up.
yeah. But this is like, I don't know, when that 4-stock pressure starts coming in.
Yeah, it's real. And that stream pressure too.
Oh yeah, I've never experienced it, luckily, but
Just like everything you want to happen doesn't quite go the way you want. But
wow,
oof.
really, really strong showing and play from LPF. It looks
Man.
like VC does have another Marth. I don't know if they're gonna try to bust that out. Oh, I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong teams.
Okay. So Bob
Okay.
Shikabob is out. Pass On is out. So we've got Stealthy Panda, who I remember can do some stuff.
Mhm.
We've got Linz, who I haven't seen playing Fox, and then we have New Guy. Who do you think they pull out?
I've heard Sheik Falco is not great for Sheik. I think. I feel like Falco depends on the Fox. Honestly, if it's just 1 stock, I'm bringing out the Ganon, man. I think that is a really fun matchup for Ganon. Even though it can be the most painful thing to play in the video game, depending on how the Falco plays it.
True.
But like Ganon just gets that grab, and I feel like that just destroys a Falco's mind. You know?
Yeah, I think a lot of like how you send out the next player, the next character is like, who can we get that can just blitz them for this first stock?
Yeah.
Um,
That's exciting. So we are going to see New Guy, SLU's Ganon player, come out. They're going to run it back to Battlefield.
Beautiful.
Ganon's a character that can just tear through a team too. So I think this
Surprisingly.
yeah. Because we talked about like the 4-stock pressure, the crew battle pressure. I feel like there's just a Ganon pressure even in like a singles bracket, you know?
It's like that moment in Dragon Ball Super where you like feel the pressure of the gods. Yeah, it's just that tank for no reason as a mid tier.
Where do you feel like most top players kind of put him in an accurate spot, kind of like Donkey Kong level? Because I feel like he has some potential. Honestly, I feel like
Right. I just want to imagine that he does.
Yeah.
But I think it's one of those characters. It's like the top players just might not pull him out as a main. I mean, none using him is it's art in motion, right?
That yeah, that's the best way to put it.
I didn't know Ganon could do that against these characters. But yeah, it's definitely a different vibe than the top of the top, especially the Spaceys. I think it's miserable. It's hard.
For sure. So this seems to be the matchup you have the most character knowledge in, as these are your 2 most played characters, it seems. So tell me a little about what you think about it.
I think it's terrible for Ganon. But I also remember seeing New Guy a couple weeks ago, and he was going insane. So we'll see what happens. LPF taking 8 stocks. It's a pretty nice Falco.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of it is the that mix of the lasers. Shine is hard. Shield pressure is tough. But that it depends on the Ganon in their mindset. Like as soon as you think of Melee as like a chess game, and you know what the Falco's going to do next, then make your game plan, get them off the stage, and it's not that ridiculous to edge guard. At least when I'm playing Ganon, it feels that way. But New Guy is at least 10 times better than I am, so I think this will be good.
I'm excited. It's always a treat to watch a good Ganon. I tried to main before I made the official switch to DK. I was like, I'm gonna main Ganon. He's like my soul main. And I like I don't know, I played just a couple Falcos and unranked, and it was just so miserable. I'm just not equipped to deal with lasers as that character, man. It's so it's tricky with everybody, obviously, but oh my god.
I think it's just the curse of Slippy. I don't think that's your fault. I think you should still give Ganon a chance. It's just that Slippy and even older net play just brought out all the Falcos.
Yeah. Do you ever miss Anthers even a little bit? Because I found myself getting kind of nostalgic for you, even though it's only been like 6 months.
I was only actually able to play Anthers like on my friends' laptops.
Mm.
I never got the. I don't know what the traditional Anthers experience was.
It's a bad one, I think. Relatively unpleasant.
Yeah. I'm grateful that I just came in when Slippy came in.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was enough people in New York you could just play.
Yeah, that's tight.
All right. So it looks like we've got the game coming up pretty soon. So why DK rather than Ganon?
I've had like a DK secondary because my younger brother, he's like the main person I used to play with before Slippy, and he was a Marth main for a while, and I just could not beat Marth with my Falcon, which is stupid. I feel like that's such a doable matchup, but I just started busting out the DK, and he just could not beat it for some reason. So that was just like enough of a reason for me to start messing around with the character, and I just think there's so much untapped potential with him, and seeing things that people like Ringler and Mo can do is just so sick.
Yeah,
he's a clip machine,
For real. I completely agree.
But
all right.
Speaking of clip machines, I'm excited to see this Ganon. All right, so I think Falco's forward throw is such a neat tool.
I completely agree. What is it? Ginger just released that video, a really quick video. It's like only like 3 or 4 minutes, but talking about how you can use forward throw to. Ooh, it's over.
Good stuff.
Never mind.
Yeah, that
forward throws doo-doo.
Feels so good to see, man. The catharsis I get from just seeing Falco absolutely pummeled into the blast zone is unlike anything else. No offense.
That's new guy telling you. Ganon's still worth it.
All right, so I believe. Let me double check. Okay, so UVA does have one other Falco, and I feel like that might be Ganon's hardest matchup. No, Sheik. Never mind. I take it all back. So I don't know who they're going to send in. Sam Bob is the other Falco. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes in.
Right.
UVA has weird characters, actually.
Yeah, UVA. They have actually.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to go for the canon matchup here. Link Ganon.
I think you're right. Okay, so they're sitting in the Falco, getting that revenge for that disgusting down there. Oh my god. Kind of upset they did miss out on the Faded battle, though. That would have been hype to see. Link is another character I think is just super underdeveloped.
Yeah. Whenever I would pull up my Ganon secondary. So at Columbia, there was a lot of Falcos, and then a couple of Marths who would beat all of the Falcos.
Okay.
But I would just pull out my Ganon when I get tired of losing his Falco, and then he would pull out his Link. So that's my favorite matchup to watch between like characters that you maybe won't see in a regular crew battle or tourney.
Right.
But we'll see if New Guy makes it there. I think that with the way that he got rid of Lord Pretty Falco, we'll see what happens next. Okay. So banning FD, the classic.
I just gotta say, New Guy's movement is beautiful.
Right?
Like, oh my god. Those perfect wavelands are like already difficult enough, and like I'm sure you know this, but moonwalking with Ganon the way he is hard.
It's hard, but once you get it, it's so intimidating.
Yeah. To
like
see a character that big.
Backwards, bro. Going Stadium. Okay.
So still a strong pick for Falco, I think, in this matchup. But yeah, I feel like
I can't think of a stage that like isn't a strong pick.
Yeah.
Maybe Yoshi's is a little bit tougher, but even then,
right.
But yeah, I think with Pokemon you get a little bit of space,
Mhm.
The way that the stage and like the neutral works out seems to have like a certain sort of pattern.
Mhm.
So we'll see how they progress through it. But they went right into it.
Yeah, no fear, just coming in with those down airs from new guy.
Yeah, no taunt for respect. Just I'm going to hit you.
I like that laser jab that I'm sorry, is it Sam Bob? I gotta remember that. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, very like safe pressure that he's putting on. This is what you have to do with Ganon. Like you can't run in. You know?
Right.
Like,
Oof.
yeah, right
And
there.
that's why. Because he's gonna catch you.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they're still feeling each other out. Like they have
Right.
an idea of what somebody's going to do next. But
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that nice short, and I love that little downward angled forward tilt. Did you see that video, like the Melee Myths, how Ganon actually has 5 forward tilt angles?
it was incredible.
Right. I respect that read. I feel bad it didn't work out.
Yeah. You should have used one of those 5 forward
Yeah.
angles.
Goes for it again. Oh, the double jab shine clink.
That's crazy. All right. Keeping it even.
Oh, it's mesmerizing. Ganon on ice. I think I have a slanted perception of like how doable this matchup is because I watched like old Kage v Matt.Zeb sets so often when I was like learning Ganon.
Right?
know if
You
you
think that
remember
Ganon win? You would
Yeah.
think that he wins, but with what is it, 20YY? I don't know what to call it. It's getting harder and harder.
Is that what the Falco evolution is being called?
That's what I remember it being called when Matt.Zeb and Kange were still playing each other.
Oh, okay.
But regardless, I think Sambob knows whatever, regardless of what the movement is called, Sambob is rocking it.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's playing patiently, which is I think what you have to do with Ganon, because you can overwhelm him. You know, Ganon and Shield is not good, but like I feel like getting to the point where you're close enough to overwhelm Ganon is really scary for a lot of players, and for
Yeah.
good reason.
Exactly. Completely agree. Ooh, catches him
Oh,
quick.
yeah, that's this. Yep,
Ooh.
go for it. Yes,
Ooh.
that was tight. That
Yo.
was good stuff.
It was nice and even, but New Guy just found the right moment to rip it all
Mhm.
open.
Sambob almost hit him with a stanky down air though, but New Guy just gets out of it. I feel like you gotta have that nice DI and SDI when you're playing a mid tier.
Yeah. You learn. With
Yeah.
Slippy, you learn. Okay.
What I noticed about New Guy is like as a low level Ganon, I feel like a mistake I make is just yossing out forward airs. But he knows how to use them very conservatively, so that like when he goes for it, it's like he knows it's gonna hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I think is
Spacing it
just
out.
the mark of a good player. You know,
Yeah.
knowing when to use moves.
Yeah, that's part of the game. But he really wanted to hold on to that second stock.
Yeah.
Just a little tough that he can't, but
I think it's so important. Their team is down, I believe, like 4 whole stocks, right? A full player.
right, exactly.
Right.
So, or actually, he might have. If he wins this, then they're down 3.
Right.
So we'll see what happens next. But a lot riding on this stock.
Hmm.
Having that 1 stock lead was huge for earlier. So
Mhm.
we'll see if that can be the same for whoever takes this out.
Hmm. I feel like Ganon is really strong in these positions because 1 straight hit is enough to set something up. Oh, yeah, rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Ooh, the quit out. Hate to see
Yep.
it. But Sambob takes that very close game from New Guy, keeping it respectable. So UVA has lost 7 stocks. Okay, it's 13-8 right now.
Yep.
So all that's left for LSU is Linz, their Foxmane, and Stealthy Panda, the Sheik.
I believe they can do it.
I think this is really doable. 2v3, right? 2v3 and 1 stock, I guess. Oh, we got some good Slippy tags, actually. I'm upset I didn't look at these earlier. We got G Fuel Gabe, Rip Lil Peep.
Ripple of Peep is actually my favorite.
That's a good one.
Shout outs. But
yeah. What's your Slippy tag? You got anything good?
just clean water. I'm trying to think of whether or not my controller has gone out, so I'm considering, do I buy a
That's
box?
too bad.
Do I
Yeah.
this next like NES drop for Valentine's Day? Box my tag would be the Box Ghost.
That's fire, actually. Yeah, I got a box. Some friends got it for me. I work in a kitchen, and it's just like cutting stuff has just like destroyed my wrists. So I just I think, I don't know, I think frame ones are really cool though. I think that's like such a good alternative for the price.
Yeah, exactly. Like $250 for a controller?
Yeah, it's silly.
Come on.
How much are the NES drop ones going for?
He hasn't said yet the last time I checked, but you know, like with the amount of customization and like man hours that goes into making them, I can understand why it's expensive, but I really miss, you know, like a $20 controller at like a Walmart or I just want to play the game.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even play on GameCube controllers anymore, but I still have such a like urge to hoard them. You know what I mean? Like I still like go on eBay and try to find like $13 controllers with the, you know, rubber on the sticks ripped off. Just because like I don't know, one day they're gonna be gone.
Yeah, man. When I left for college, I left behind my Wavebird controllers. I took all the wired ones with me because Wavebirds had lag.
Yeah.
And then I checked eBay. It was either eBay or Amazon for Wavebirds because friends were like, you know, the wireless ones are actually pretty rare and a lot of people want them. They go for like $200 or $300.
Really?
And they're
wow.
Like the latency is legit. Like you move the stick, you wait for a second, and then the character moves. It's so bad, but I guess people really are fans of that wireless gameplay.
Dang. Yeah, I never owned one. I had like my childhood neighbor before we moved. He would just like bring his over, and it was like a fight to see who would get it. And he left it at my house once once we got older and stopped hanging out. And I'm so upset because I lost the controller, but I still have the little adapter port. So it's just like a constant reminder. Yeah, but I remember having like some like off-brand wireless stuff, and that was just nasty.
Yeah.
All right, great. So we have there's SLU's second Fox Lins coming out. They are. Did they say they're going Battlefield? Is that all right? All right, cool.
All right, so we're going Battlefield next. We've got Lins trying to take out that last stock of Sam Bob. We'll see how it goes. It didn't go so well last time, but I believe in Lins. You know, this is that third pick for characters has a lot of weight on their shoulders regardless, anytime in a crew battle. So, crunch time.
Yeah, I think you got to imagine though, like at least I assume that they're kind of saving their stronger players for the last, and instead of just going for the straight counter picks throughout this thing. So,
yeah, you already threw it your Ganon surprise,
right? Right.
And it was beautiful. It you couldn't pull out that one last stock, unfortunately.
That's a controller slam if I've ever seen one, dude. I'd be freaking out, like alone in my bedroom. But yeah, he gave us some sick combos, so I don't think there's anything to be too upset about.
Exactly. Yeah.
Are you a rager?
Proud. Huh?
Are you a rager?
Not in public, but
yeah.
Slippy has brought out the worst in me. That's why I need a new controller. No, it was from wear and tear, but
okay.
I definitely am one to like punch the wall if things get a little ridiculous.
Slippy really does bring out the worst in people, especially like I don't know, when you bust out the mid tiers on unranked, it's just like the disrespect is so blatant.
Yeah, but it's like as soon as you play with your friends, you know, in a Discord chat, it's the best time ever.
And doubles, oh my god.
Oh, doubles is so nice, so smooth. You feel like you know a guy after you play doubles. But anyway.
I could not agree more. All right, Lynn's getting right into it. I think that Sam Bob is just showing us that they are a very patient player, very comfortable just shooting lasers and watching how the other player reacts. But Lynn's is looking kind of nutty, a little aggro.
Yeah, a little crispy. He's going to get him. He's not going to let Sam Bob just sit there and laser, but Zambot with this nice response.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful combo.
The triple laser.
Cautious. Wanted to see how far he can push this lead that they have. Oh, never mind.
That feels bad.
It's gone.
Lin's doing exactly what they needed to do and just not dropping a stock that game.
Mhm.
All right, so now that leaves us 8 stocks to 12 stocks even, 2 characters to 3. UVA has a Puff player, a Link player, and a Fox player left. That's a weird end to a crew. I want them to bust out the Link at some point. I just want to see it.
Yeah, I wonder, because all of these are like not the counter pick, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if you had any character you could pick against the Fox that looked as crisp as Lin's did, I'm definitely not thinking Link is the one, unless he's a god. You know, he could be,
Right.
or Puff, because that matchup is, oof. But the Fox Ditto, I don't know. It's a gamble, a little bit of a
It's a
gamble.
scary one. I'm only thinking the Link because I can't imagine Link Sheik is better than Link Fox for Link.
Mhm.
You know, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just like, you know, throw him out, see what you can do. So you said an interesting thing I thought about Fox Puff. That's a matchup I know nothing about, but I always hear that it's about even. Do you think it's bad for Puff? That's what it sounded like.
Actually, I think it's still terrible for Puff.
Mhm.
But at our level, or not our level, at the players who are on screen, we're in the commentary level. Then there's the players on screen level.
There's a reason why we're in the commentary screen.
What is it? Colombia's playing today, and I'll probably be either commentating or running predictions in the chat. But that's neither here nor there. On the player level, I think it's about like how much do you know about the matchup,
Right.
and watching Fox Puff, it feels like more often than not, Foxes are going to be prepped for the knowledge they need to beat a Puff.
Mhm.
But it really depends on like your region, or, you know, like, do you have a Puff hidden boss out there that you can practice against? Slippy has helped a lot, I think, for developing like matchup knowledge, but we'll see. But I'm still in that old head mindset of Puff Fox is hard for Puff.
Mhm. All right,
So
great.
this is the game.
No hand warmers, straight to FOD. We got. Let me get the links. Okay, sorry, but they are going to FOD. The links tag is question mark. I think, unless
Either-
that's just like a blank thing that hasn't been updated.
Either
But-
that or Oblivion. But I'm down for Mr. Mystery Guest. Oh, I
All
love
right.
it.
Cool.
The hero of mystery. I love it.
Playing White Link, which I think is one of the cooler skins in the game, honestly. Kind of like little purpley accents.
Yeah.
I dig it. Yeah, this is a. I have nothing to say about this matchup. I'm just kind of excited to see what goes down, man.
I'm looking forward to the artistry of question mark. I think that is an intellectuals tag. I think he's going to show us how big his brain is with this match.
I think if that's the thing with Link mains, they're always like the brainiacs. Like you got Save State. Who's the dude that he made a Doki Doki's Literature Club. He's like a big melee guy also.
Oh, I can't remember the name.
Dan
I should
something.
know.
Dan
Dan
Salvato.
Salvato.
Oh, my bad. He's actually a Yoshi main, not a Link main. But yeah, I feel like all the Link mains just have big brains.
You kind of have to with like the bomb management, throwing boomerang, and knowing timings for that.
So Lin's catching the tether recovery. Link has a lot of cool options. His recovery is notoriously bad, though. I don't think that's a hot take.
Yeah, I think that's just truth, unfortunate.
So do you know if Young Link has the weird, like, lingering Nair hitbox?
Pretty sure he does.
Okay.
But my Link knowledge is pretty low as well.
Yeah. I have a friend who has a Link secondary, so it's pretty much limited to, like, the times I play them.
Right.
All right, that was so weird.
A nice nair.
Yeah, very nice nair. I want to see some like up B out of shield edge guards. That's something that I see Lynx do, and it gets me so mad when I get hit by it, but it feels so good to see. Like
Yeah.
the outskirts of that hitbox are just so strong.
He needs something, man. Something that he can do to knock him off. But yeah, the extent of my Link knowledge is just like the Zelda lore,
Right.
which doesn't
right.
help so much for the games. For Melee.
Mhm. Looking at this match from like the perspective of crew battle, though, I feel like, oh,
Ooh. Almost got him with the
yeah.
boomerang there.
I feel like this is a pretty wise decision just to see what happens and, you know, make it easier for the last two guys if Question Mark is able to take some stocks off Linz, even if he can't pull out the dub.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you
If
got to
he can
show.
take 1-1, he's done a great job.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And I think you just got to give like your weird mid-tier homies on the team a little respect and time to shine. You know?
Exactly. Put him on the stream. Let the people see.
Yeah. Ooh. I did not think Link had those kind of magnet hands. That was cool. Yeah, Link on the ledge is definitely a lot weaker than Young Link on the ledge, just because they miss out on so many of like those double wall jump mix-ups. You know?
Yeah.
The
Not a lot of hope for Link.
Not a lot.
But I think for crew battles, at least with this one, it's helping out. Linz is a little more cautious here, trying to hold on to his stocks because he's operating at a deficit, trying to get rid of them. So I think playing it safe is helping Link actually on the ledge.
Mm.
He's trying to catch him with like a nair, a bear, up smash, up air.
Right.
He's getting him as far away as possible. But once he gets to the ledge, he's sticking towards the center. Oof.
Jab up smash, that's a rough one. I didn't
Weird.
realize like how I don't know, like doable that is. I always thought it was like this super tricky button input for some stupid reason, but I was just messing around with Fox and it's like, oh wow, they can just this is just free. They just get to do this.
As soon as you play Fox, you just like button flip, and it's just wait.
It's-
This actually isn't. Oh no!
Right.
Oh no!
Oh.
I was saying he was sticking towards the center, and it was. He was like, "Watch this."
Yeah, I think that was still a strong showing for question mark. I think they, you know, rattled up Linz, took a couple stocks, and that's, you know, what more can you expect from your local hero Link?
Yeah.
All right.
He did his team proud. We'll see who they send out next. I wonder.
We got Jaiga or Jaija, Puff, and 3P30, the Fox player. They're sending in 3P30, UVA's Fox player. We're going to get the Ditto. This matchup moves way too far for my brain to process. So I'm going to be relying on your spacey knowledge to carry us through.
All I know about Fox Dittos is up throw, and that's about it. Up throw,
Okay.
up tilt, all the ups. That's all I do.
Fox really the only guy who's got vertical kill moves, right? Like, at least
Yeah.
consistent vertical kill moves.
Yeah, out of the spaces, and I think that's probably why I focus on that so much. Is that their big difference for a combo game is Fox is more horizontal, but his skills are going to be upwards,
Right.
and then Falco for combos is vertical with the shine, the down air, but you'll see him like kill him off the blast zone.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we got the hand warmer on Yoshi's, and that's also where these two will be duking it out. This is going to be a really quick match. I'm feeling not like one player is going to blow the other out of the water. Just like Fox Ditto's on the smallest stage. This is not going to run longer than 90 seconds.
Yeah, the way they're playing right now. That was it 8 in the multi shine. I think
Yeah.
they're ready to go.
I saw Linz hitting some crazy edge cancels, and I can barely do that with like lingering hitboxes where it's super easy. But like Fox's Nair edge cancel, All right, so Linz is the neutral Fox with 3P30 playing blue, and we already got those up throws, up air, up. Wow, he actually did
Everything
the up
that I said.
Yeah.
The most effective game plan for sure.
Yeah.
He really wants to take him out as quick as possible.
Yeah, right away. Always 3P30 taking the first stock, not actually getting hit. Oh wow, this is okay. Okay.
You could have just dash dance, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. He's putting on a little show for us, though, and I respect it.
Absolutely. What is it? If Link is like the Brainiac character, I think Fox is just like, you know, like Shine Go Burr.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I think all Foxes think that they're the Brainiac, you know?
Right? But then as soon as you play another character, you're like, wait a minute.
Right.
I can't do whatever I want.
Yeah. So yeah, quick 2-0 from 3P30. That leaves SLU's last hope, Stealthy Panda the Sheik. I have seen, not Stealthy Panda, but I have seen a Sheik make like some sort of ridiculous. I think it was like I don't know if you remember this set, and I'm blanking on the player's name, so I feel really bad about it. But there was some Sheik that made like a 12 stock comeback a couple months back.
Oh no. I don't.
Brown. I don't know. A Sheik is a character that I learned was very capable of wiping a team. So I'm curious to see what happens.
No, I remember seeing Stealthy Panda, and they're pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I was just like so busy being a fanboy for New Guy that
Right.
I can't remember like the actual other players on the crew, unfortunately. But I definitely remember Stealthy Panda taking a few. So I mean, with the trust that they put in him, putting him as the anchor, I think that we're in for a show.
Yeah, I think so too. Fox Sheik, though, notoriously not Sheik favorite, I believe. I'm kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of rough, I think, for Sheik. I mean, you have your tech chases, but especially Fox in the lower percent, it feels impossible.
Yeah.
Especially with a technical Fox, and it looked like 3P30 was that technical Fox.
Yeah.
Oof. But you know, I think at this level, it's just like, again, like who knows more?
Yeah.
So
true.
who's got the bigger brain here?
I think what also is tricky, what just makes Stealthy Panda's road even harder to climb, is that UVA's last player is a Pulth player.
Mhm.
And that I'd imagine is not easy matchup for Sheik. I think that.
Okay, so they banned Fountain. We don't know where they're going to go next. Just warming up here, or they might go Pokemon. I guess we'll see. But whew, these wave shines.
Yeah, I'm getting like nervous just watching it. I don't know if you feel similarly, like, or what the New York scene's like, but I don't see a lot of Sheiks, even on Slippy. I feel like since Plup stopped playing, everyone has just kind of abandoned Sheik.
Yeah, but it wasn't only Plup, right? Like Plup was gone, but so was Swedish.
Swedish too. I guess you know, you have like Spark. I think is taking a break recently since they moved to. I don't know. I know Spark is out of the U.S., so they're kind of out. So it's really just Captain Face Roll holding it down currently.
Yeah, and he's been doing really solid. So
yeah,
there's some representation, but it's not the same hype that you had for the Plup Club, unfortunately.
For sure.
But anyway,
Right.
getting started.
Yeah, it looks like Stealthy Panda is definitely slowing. It's 3-3. Jeez, tongue twister kind of 3P30, right?
Yeah.
It looks like yeah. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. They're not doing the blip fast. Go make dog run fast. You know, Stealthy Panda's making
Brain,
it a
word,
little
mouth,
tricky.
commentate hard.
Yes, yeah. But they do take the first stock. So what makes this so hard for Sheik, right, is that Fox is able to crouch cancel for a really long time against her. Am I correct in saying this?
That's
is
part
able
of
to-
it for sure.
Okay.
But Stealthy Panda's trying to find their way in. He's past that low percent now, so
Yeah, a little, you know, the bread and butter, the F-tilt fair.
nice.
All right, we got an edge guard scenario. Nice.
Let's hold on to ledge, nice and simple. But down 96%.
Mm-hmm.
You just need one blip and it's done.
I'd imagine Fox has sort of a tricky time edge guarding Sheik too, or maybe not. I am speaking entirely out of, you know.
Right? Like, we'd have a tough time edge guarding Sheik. I don't know.
Right.
It's like theoretically hard to edge guard.
Yeah, 3P30 looks like the kind of player who understands things. And will definitely have carpal tunnel in the next 5 years.
I mean, I wouldn't wish that on 3P30, but
No.
we'll see. Stretch your hands, stretch your wrists.
Yeah, but with wave shines this crispy, you know, be careful out there, man. It's having a tough time taking the stock, though. Oh,
Yeah, Stealthy Panda is keeping it nice and even.
nice.
Good back air.
And just like that, Stealthy Panda taking the lead, holding onto the stock for dear life. And they really have to. They cannot afford to go down to the last stock if they want to try a fight.
Yeah. But I think, especially as Sheik versus Fox, that moment when he comes down with invincibility, it's really hard to try to hold on to that stock so fast, and like the invincibility. Then you get nervous, and then even though it's gone, you still got that mental edge.
Yeah.
And then got him with that down smash.
Oh, 3 up air chain. That's a quick 59. That's crazy. That Fox can just do that.
Right? You blink, and then it's just like, wait
Yeah.
a minute. Why am I getting edge guarded?
Oh,
Ooh, what was that?
I don't know if that was
What read
intentional,
was
but it was pretty
that?
sick.
You just read his soul for a second. I would have had to pause the game. Like, what?
Right. All right, so we're seeing C3. We're seeing the Fox at kill percent again, and
Stealthy Panda keeping him off stage.
yeah, keeping it pretty clean.
If he can hold on to this stock, he has a chance against the Puff.
It's very doable, I think.
They've been down the whole crew battle, but if he holds on to those two, he's still got a chance to pull it out and get that comeback.
I think this
Almost
might
had
actually
the
be the
catch chase.
This might actually be the closest the teams have been since.
Since the beginning, you're right.
Yeah. That's so tense.
3P30. Maybe some nerves. Maybe some spaghetti. Oh,
I thought that was going to convert. I was scared for a sec.
they're both nervous, but Stealthy
Nice.
Panda pulls it out.
That was a nice back air. Not to be that guy, but it was. It really was.
I did appreciate the artistry behind that back air.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good stuff. So we're gonna. Sorry. What?
No, we keep talking. But UVA looks like they could maybe pull this back.
Yeah, I don't know. SLU has been chipping away from that massive lead that LPF forced. So we have Jaiga, or I'm just gonna say Jaiga, the Puff player, anchor for UVA, 4 stocks to 2. I do not feel at comfort in any matchup except Puff. And I don't know why. I never play against Puffs, but I just get there and I feel like I understand. Granted, this is against very bad players and unranked. And I don't think Jaiga is a bad player. At least I'm assuming.
Right. I think that there's been propaganda that Sheik Puff is terrible, but the New York scene, I think it was either Emily Waves or somebody else that started to really help push that narrative of maybe it's like 50-50 or like 60-40. Like it's not that bad for Sheik. So I guess we'll see. But when you're down 2 stocks, that makes it really tough. That means Puff can go for rest, like with no abandon.
Right. And Sheik is not a character known for their rest punishes to begin with.
Right. You've got down throw.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to see a Crown Puff. Mad respect.
Mm-hmm.
A Puff hand warmer? What is this?
You know, you got to get... I don't know.
I don't know. Puffs nowadays have edge cancels somehow.
We could have a crazy technical Puff that we aren't ready for.
Technical
That's
Puff.
entirely possible. The New York, they're all going for Battlefield for this crew battle. I'm curious that with this hand warmer, we might just get like the nuttiest movement from this Puff.
Mm-hmm. I'd be curious to see what that looks like. I don't know if you'll feel this way. We were talking about it a little bit with the Sheik matchup, but I feel like ever since Hungrybox has kind of just been on his downward trajectory, we're seeing people reevaluate Puff as a character and her matchups a lot.
Right? Like, I feel like pre-2015 or around 2015, Puff was not seen as the best. Hungrybox then wins, like, is the #1 player for 3 years in a row, and people are just like, wait a minute, Puff is just busted.
Yeah.
And now they're like, wait a minute,
No, it's actually Marth who is busted.
Right? Like, Juan was just that guy for 3 years. But, you know, it was also hard to find, like, a Puff to practice against, to play against.
Yeah, for sure. It was really just Prince Abu until Toussaint, I think, started getting really good.
Right. I liked watching European Puffs. Like, Tech was really insane, but now
I think I caught them at the European Summit that they did for the Slippy League.
Oh, right.
Anyway, we're getting right into it. Lots of, the bread and butter Puff stuff. You're seeing back airs, you're seeing wave dash back up tilt. Up tilt.
I'm just so nervous for Stealthy Panda.
Me too, man. Do you know if Crouching Puff can definitely crouch under Sheik's grab, right?
Yeah, I think that's part of why the matchup is so brutal.
Right.
He might even crouch under, like, needles, if I remember correctly, but I don't know.
Maybe. We are seeing Jaiga playing pretty aggressive, though, just constantly keeping these hitboxes out.
That wall of pain, for real.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Stealthy Panda's respecting the space really well, though. I think they're not getting greedy because they really can't afford to. I think they seem like somebody's comfortable in this matchup.
Exactly.
Nice.
Good performance under pressure. 1 stock down, 2 to go, but you're already at 80%, so you've still got to be careful here.
I feel like the nerves are definitely on for Stealthy Panda, but here's the thing. I feel like Stealthy Panda takes 1 more stock, and Jaiga's going to start quaking.
Ooh.
That's huge, man. Down air. All right.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it worked.
You got.
The poof catches them.
It might actually have worked. You might have thrown him off his game. No.
Yeah.
No.
It's an upward battle for Stealthy Panda, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I respect it. I also think it's crazy that the Puff like reacted to the down air and teched it.
Yeah.
Right? Of all the options, that was the one you were ready for?
Right. Because like the bread and butter is definitely just down throw into prey.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Ripping open this lead.
Yeah,
it's looking grim for Stealthy Panda, but he's not giving up.
That's right.
And a rest to end it all. Good stuff to both teams. GG's all around, but UVA keeping that lead that LPF got them, and then just carrying it all the way through.
Yeah, really great crew battle. We saw some very neat character matchups, so yeah, no complaints. Good stuff all around.
Yeah. Some strong play.
Yeah.
Even though it was grim from the beginning, I think that SLU shows that you really got to respect the team. New guy, Lynn, Stealthy Panda, Bob Sugar. Everybody got some highlights, I feel.
Oh, for sure.
But,
all right.
Congratulations to UVA. That ends our first crew battle.
Sure. Do you want us to start that? Yeah. I'll let you start off, Clean Water.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for tuning in, y'all. This is the end of the secondary stream for today, but I hope you enjoyed the crew battle. Congrats to UVA and SLU. I assume that our stream director will give instructions for where to head next, but this isn't over. We've got a full Saturday. We've got another Sunday. We're running a full circuit spring league. So stay tuned for more info on how you can get in touch with us, hang out with the Discord, maybe tune in some Slippy points or Twitch points to help raise our prize pool. But as an admin, just happy to be able to hang out with y'all, happy to be able to hang out with Velma. And yeah, hope y'all have a good night.
Yeah, it's been great commentating with you. I had a lot of fun. And if they want to join the Discord, there is a Twitch command that will bring up the link. Am I right?
Yes. That might be. Let me just. I'm in the chat. I'll put in. No, no, unfortunate. But Intercollegiate Slippy. We can just post the link to it. But they're running the next couple crew battles. I think up next we'll have UPenn versus Vassar. We also have Columbia, my team, playing later in the day. Yeah, we're going until I think about maybe 10, maybe 11. So a full day left of crews if y'all want to tune in.
Yeah, just one last announcement from, hey guys, I'm Speedy Slothful. Just one last announcement. Thank you guys for watching. I had the link to the mainstream Intercollegiate Slippy. All the links, if you go to that Twitch stream, all the links are going to be down in the description under the stream. Our YouTube, where all the VODs are going to be uploaded. Our Twitter, our Discord as well. You know, follow us there. You know, all that good stuff. You know, all the good types of networking and what. Just follow us everywhere if you like our stuff. But yeah, we're gonna give you a bunch of crew battles. Actually, one is probably already in progress as we speak, and we're going to be having more also tonight and tomorrow night. Thank you all guys for watching, and that's it.
Wait, actually, Speedy, could we raid Intercollegiate Slippy? Is that a thing?
I think we. Oh, geez. I'm not sure if I know how to do that.
Yeah, I don't think I'm modded in this chat. Otherwise, I'd be able to help, but no worries.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not super thing. But anyway, everyone go into that the Twitch stream, the Intercollegiate Slippy, and thank you all guys for watching. We're going to be ending now. So, yeah. Thank you.
Great.